When Wendy Williams was in front of the screen talking on her TV show, she fainted on live TV out of nowhere. This was devastating. Jennifer noticed her co-star Natalie Dormer while they were on the red carpet doing some interviews, and she wanted to give her a simple kiss on her cheek. But that didn't end up the way it was intended to. Instead of that, Natalie turned in the wrong moment and Jennifer kissed her on the lips. All of that was happening in front of a camera.
Hi. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Sorry. We just kissed.
Demi Lovato was offended by one X Factor contestant that said she can't sing at all. She provoked it, and he gave her his opinion. It was as simple as that.
If people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
Lady Gaga was preparing herself to reach a very high note, and one boy stopped her with his very loud scream. Just look at her reaction. Bella Hadid and Gigi were trying to enter the car. Then a prankster showed up behind Gigi and picked her up in a very rude way. Of course, she got pissed off and wanted to punch him, but the security stopped her from blaming herself. One huge fan of the biggest diva of all time, Lady Gaga, decided to pick up the singer, and they both fall off the stage. She needs to be more careful with these energetic fans. During one interview with the famous singer Demi Lovato, she was asked what her favorite dish was, but she thought they asked her something else, or in other words, she took the question literally.
Mugs, because they're very comfortable in your hand and they hold the hot things that you don't have to touch.
Kim Kardashian was posing for some pictures as usual when one unknown dude got next to her and poured flour over her head. Who said that celebrities have easy lives? When Iggy Azalea was going backward on stage because that was part of her dance moves, she didn't stop until the moment when she suddenly found herself under the stage. Better watch out where you're aiming, sister. The legendary Barbara Walters said everything that people were saying about Kardashians brutally in their face.
For being famous. You don't really act, you don't sing, you don't dance, you don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
But
A very awkward video was recorded with Lady Gaga moving slowly while she was aiming to enter the car. No one knows what she was doing in the video. Does anyone have any idea? Obama was so excited, rushing to give a speech, that he missed a step and suddenly found himself tripping off the stairs. He continued walking as if nothing had happened, with a smile on his face. At the popular VMAs, Kanye West took the mic from Taylor Swift, which was a very rude and inappropriate act. On top of that, he said that Taylor didn't deserve her award, and that Beyoncé should have won instead. All of that confused her and made her sad. The biggest diva, Rihanna, decided to throw real money at her fans that she loved the most, but the manager didn't let her do that, so she got really pissed off and threw the money to his face. No one would want to mess with Riri. Adam decided to sign autographs for his fans when all of a sudden he was sugar bombed by some of his fans. Adam felt really embarrassed and couldn't believe what had just happened to him. It seems as if Kourtney Kardashian was possessed by demons right in the middle of live TV, where she was interviewed. Why is that so? She was continuously looking into blank space when the interviewers were asking her about the robbery her sister survived. What happened in this interview, no one knows, but a lot of people think that Britney saw some ghost and she was disturbed due to that occurrence. She said to it, "hello," and then started crying. But who knows, maybe it was just her sad reaction to the question that was given to her about her private life, which at that moment was a really hard pill to swallow. Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj had a hidden fight between them on American Idol. All of that made the contestant feel really awkward and uncomfortable. Hillary Clinton was noticed acting weird when she was asked a couple of questions, then to save the moment, she simply changed the topic. What was actually happening inside of her brain at that moment?
And I was very proud to have
Kim and Courtney had an argument on their show, so things turned immediately physical. Everyone around was devastated by the uncomfortable situation that was happening between them.
To God, I'll punch you in your face. Don't use
Billy and Billy. Stop. Okay, stop.
On America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks started yelling at the contestant disrespecting her, so this girl felt awful. Look what happened.
Be quiet! That's what is wrong with you. Stop it!
Gordon Ramsay thought that it was a good idea to put the bacon on the hot stovetop. That action almost caused a huge fire on the show. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes recorded themselves kissing in an Insta video, right after they were being trolled over their PDA. People were talking about their kiss like fish, so they decided to make a video and make fun of the whole situation. Mark Zuckerberg once in an interview unwillingly admitted that he is not a human being and that he is something else. He said that he was actually a human. Who knows what happened to him to state something like this? How weird was this? Katy Perry unwillingly split her pants and exposed them in front of everyone to see the damage. This was a moment to remember. Cardi B is known for being outspoken, crazy, and causing waves of laughter wherever she goes, especially when she is interviewed and asked weird questions. She always knows how to answer them in the best way possible. This is a real example of that. This moment was one of the most awkward ones when Kanye West was talking about Lady Gaga. Here we can see how Sofia Vergara slams Jimmy Kimmel because she asked her an inappropriate question. He probably deserved the slap. I mean, who asks this type of question in front of everyone? These celebrities are known for their controversy and how they are behaving freely and openly, and do not have any prejudice about anything. But this moment was one of the most awkward ones, where Madonna, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera are kissing each other in front of everyone on stage. Just look at Justin Timberlake's reaction to this. It was priceless. Here, Camila Cabello is caught by the paparazzi on one of her casual days, but she tried to strike some poses for them. This was very hilarious. She can always make fun of any situation, and that's why people love her that much. Beyoncé caught her hair in a fan, but she didn't stop singing. With that, she proved her high professionalism and how important it is to make her show the best one ever, not letting anything stand in the way, nor this fan that tried to take her focus. She is a real diva. Here we can see Nicki Minaj, the rap queen, talking about Easter eggs. She can't stop laughing at the topic, so it was hard for her to tell the whole sentence. She felt embarrassed about what happened. We can see how Jerry Seinfeld says no thanks when Kesha wants to hug him. He's so rude here, and she felt so embarrassed because she was turned down in such an awkward moment. Bear in mind that all of this was happening in front of the cameras, so the whole world is able to see this bizarre situation. Katy Perry and Noah Davis's secret language, wig? This contestant has a secret language that can be shared only with Katy Perry, who also understands it. The situation seems really weird, but at least they know what they're doing. Or who knows? Naomi Campbell was asked if she thinks that after 5 years, she's still going to be known as a bitch. She said, yes. She's proud of that, actually hopes for it, and said that she is at least loyal and hardworking. Still, a really awkward moment, we must admit. Here, Oprah is pretending that she knows the lyrics of a song, and this was such a funny moment. And she does that so many times, it's hilarious. The famous singer Fergie was trying to sing the national anthem at the NBA game, but the athletes couldn't hide their laughter at how awful her singing was. They started laughing at her, and that was really bizarre. Among all those talents Nicole Kidman possesses, she uncovered one that is quite weird. She is able to eat live worms, and actually does that on a regular basis. Who would have said she possessed this uncommon talent? When one random fan appeared in front of Britney Spears while she was performing on stage, that made her twitch without having any control. She literally couldn't stop it. This dude freaked her out. While Taylor was performing on stage, she found herself next to a fan that embarrassingly elevated her skirt, but she noticed that and immediately walked away on the other side of the stage.